This video is sponsored by Netmarble. Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Try Iron Throne. And thank you to Netmarble for sponsoring this video. We're actually a little bit further into the game than we were last time. My keep is up to level 16, and my heroes, my main leader's up to level 20. So not too far, but a little bit further. But I did want to show off a few things that I did not get to show in the last episode. First off, one thing we're going to do is actually, let's check this real quick. Did I get any extra? Oh, I did. I get some stuff. Got my Citadel up to level 16, so I got some more resources there. We do have a quest now, or I guess the next step is to get a level 5 Chaotic Stronghold Victory. So we're going to go ahead and send some troops out to do that here in a moment. Go ahead and grab that. Before we do that, though, what I want to do is I just got a full set of gear from where is it? That's not what I wanted. Go back to my castle. We'll check that in a second. But I got a full set of gear from advancing my castle to level 16. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our hero screen. And we're going to go ahead and set that up on Carl here, because he's our infantry guy. So he's currently wearing these gladiator armor, but we got this berserker armor, which increases infantry attack and defense and all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and equip him with that. It's level 20, which is fine, because he's actually level 23 himself. Got a full set of gear, so we'll go ahead and equip him with all of that, and that will be good. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and see if we can level him up a little bit. Get him A level. Alright, cool. We got him a little bit of a level, you know, something. We'll keep progressing towards that as we can go. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go out here to find us a level 5 Chaotic Stronghold. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to search here for the stronghold, and we're looking for level 5. So there's a level 5 stronghold right here. There's no reason I don't think that it's a scout or anything like that. We're already way stronger than this. This is still pretty early, and we've actually got quite a few pretty advanced troops. So, which of these guys would be better? Apparently this guy would make it go a little bit quicker. But we'll send, actually this is our gatherer guy. We'll send you, Roderick. That will be fine. And we'll send, do we want to send our level 4 troops? I don't know if we need to. It's actually, can we send some like level 3 troops or something? Let's scroll down here a little bit. We're already sending some level 3s. Some level 2s. Actually, probably some catapults more than anything. Pretty good capacity. Actually, let's lower some of the crossbowmen or something like that and max that out a little bit more. In fact, let's come down. No, the ballistas is fine. Come down on the heavy cavalry a little bit. Max that out. And then can we get some battering rams in there? Almost 400,000. That's going to be pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and deploy that. Send that attack out. It's actually not going to take that long to finish. So while that is finishing, though, we're going to go back to our castle. And we're going to go look at some other cool things that are that this game offers. One of those, I think we showed a little bit of this at the first episode. We're going to come here to the dimensional battles. And one cool thing about this that I found out as I was playing up and leveling up a little bit is not only can you play through the battles, the first time through and get up to 3 stars, but then you can come back through after that and start playing the challenge modes. And we did a little bit of that last time with, did we get all? I don't think we got all these. I think we tried the first encounter. So let's come up here to the first encounter and try this on challenge mode. We got more than double the troops, and I think this will be fun. Actually, you know what? We did this one. I think we did this one. Does it tell us what we've done on challenge mode? Okay, we've done the first one. We have not done the second one. So let's come down here to the second one and try this one out. And you have to do all of these with one set of troops. In fact, if we go back, if you see down here, number of troops available is 40 for the entire run through. So we don't want to just send 10 troops every single time. So what we're going to do is we're going to back this off a little bit and only counter the number of troops that they have themselves. So they have 3 infantry. So we're going to want 3 archers. And then they have 3 archers themselves. So we're going to want 3 cav. And that's all we're going to do, because we want to save some troops for some of the later battles. So go ahead and jump in here, play through this a little bit, and see how it goes. Alright, so their infantry are in front, archers in the back. It's a typical normal setup. We're going to put our archers in the middle. We're actually going to put our cavalry flanking them kind of on the outside, see if we can get around those infantry and get to the back line of archers. I love these kind of cinematic type intros. They're kind of cool. The initial battle will be between the two leaders, and whoever wins this then gives their troops a bit of a buff. So we got a 10% attack buff, which is great. And then he's just going to come in and just be awesome and stuff, just knocking everybody back. We do have this Death Knight now. I haven't played with him yet. Let's drop him in there, see what he can do. Probably some pretty massive attacks. Oh, he's beating some stuff up pretty good. We'll drop this over here. Why not? And a pretty easy battle. I mean, we had like double the strength of them, so not too surprising. Let's go ahead and go to the next stage. See if we can breeze through these pretty quickly and kind of show off a little bit of this stuff. All right, so they're up to 8 total troops here. Oh, sorry, 7 total troops. Hard to do math while you're talking. So we got 3 infantry, so we're going to drop in 3 archers. We got that. They have 2 archers, so we'll drop down just 2 cav ourselves, and they have 2 cavs, so we'll just put in 2 infantry. So again, we're going to try and match theirs, line for line, and the power's not super overwhelming right now, so it's going to be a little bit of a tight battle. We'll see what we can do. All right, so they got the infantry in the front line, which is expected. We'll put our archers in front. We'll put our infantry. I'm actually going to tuck them in a little bit because I have a feeling these cav are going to try and just come straight in anyway. So we'll kind of tuck those guys in a little bit. You know what? We're going to stick our cav on the wings and see if they can kind of get through there. I think that's going to be fine. I didn't realize this was Roderick. I guess we probably should sneak in. I wonder if we could change our leader in the middle of a challenge. I don't know if we're getting our full bonus right now of... Oh, I guess that was the guide. Sorry about that. Smashing people. Let's go ahead and drop the Death Knight in there again. I think he was pretty awesome. Humongous Death Knight. Just drop some stuff on the archers back there. Get rid of those guys. Overall, looks like the battle is going as we would like. Oh yeah, we're mopping up here. Pretty easy. Nice. Alrighty. Okay, so they got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total. We're gonna go ahead and throw in one of our range or our siege units as well. We'll have 2 infantry for that. We'll have 2 cav for that, and 3. Nope, purpose works. Looks like we're good. Oh, I was gonna change my leader. That's all right. I'm trying to rush through this a little bit because I want to make sure I show this, and I just want to show a few other things as well. So let's go and drop our archers here in the middle. Kind of line up that way, and honestly, kind of the same strategy we had before. I want to tuck my infantry in a little bit, keep the cavalry on the wings to kind of help flank a little bit. We'll stick you back here in the back. Guess we could skip this. I don't know if it gives us our buff still. I'm assuming it would. I think this is just the cinematic, but that's all right. We'll watch it a little bit of it. Jump in there, smashing people again. All right, let's go ahead and drop this. Let's drop it over here. And we're going to got a whole bunch of cav grouped up here. Let's just drop some of that stuff right on top of it. They're going to probably nuke our siege units pretty quickly, but we're going to nuke theirs back pretty quickly as well. So I guess it's a bit of a trade-off. It's hard to protect the siege units in this game, I've noticed. Because all the other units kind of advance and leave the siege units, kind of out there on their own. So hopefully you get as much damage as you can from the siege units before they get destroyed. A little bit closer, but still pretty much one-sided so far. Alright. Can we change you by any chance? Does it matter if we change you? I don't know if it matters that much or not. A little bit more power. Alright, we'll swap you in. Alright, so we got 3 infantry, so we're going to need 3 archers. We got 3 archers. We want 3 cav. 2 cav, 2, 1, and 1. So, perfect. Looks good. 239 versus 178. So, not much of an increase over what they have. They got their infantry in the front line. So, again, as always, we'll stick our archers right there in front to take those guys out. Same kind of thing we've been doing, I think. Drop those there. You know what? I may keep these cav back here. Maybe they'll slow some guys down coming to our catapults, but I doubt it. And we won that one again. Although those guys are getting closer in level to us than some of the other ones before. Oh, it's awesome. Alright, drop the Death Knight over here somewhere. We're going to go ahead and drop some range on these guys back here. Even though they're going to nuke our catapults. Looks like our Death Knight is going to town, though. This is going to be a little bit closer. But now we got this. We got this. Once you throw that Death Knight in there, it's not much they can do, I don't think. Alright, next stage. Is this the last one? I can't remember. Or is there one more? I think this is the last one. So we got 10 troops. We actually need all 10 of our troops. We're going to go there. 2, 3. Actually, I think it looks good. It's actually a pretty good spread. So let's get this rolling. 243 versus 180. So we do have a little bit of an edge still, which is nice. Alright, same kind of thing. It seems like it's working for us so far. Again, we're going to tuck the infantry in there. Put the cav to flank a little bit. We'll leave that guy back there. And now this is fine, actually. Maybe we should spread our siege units out a little bit so that the cav don't all rush to the same one. Or the same area, so to speak. I wonder if we can drop our Death Knight back here and protect our guys back here. I doubt it. We're going to drop them right about there, though. Splitting them up did split up a little bit, but it didn't do much. This guy's just swinging his big old weapon. Smash, smash. And there we go. Just like that, we finished the challenge. So yeah, as you can see, you can kind of run through these and kind of go through all these. You go through the normal, and then you can go through the challenge. Obviously, I haven't gotten all the way through yet, but that'll be something for another day. Let's go ahead and head back. Actually, let's come over here to the arena. I want to show off that a little bit. Arena. Right now, we're ranked 513, which, you know, isn't that high, but we haven't really advanced that far. Let's come over and see if we can find somebody to battle against. Currently, we're about 1131 on power, so there's actually quite a few guys here that might... Oh, sorry, that's the wrong thing. That's the ranking. Our power is 319. Let's go ahead and go for this guy right here, 283. See if we can go after him. All right, so he's got 2 infantry, so we'll drop in 2 ranged. He's got 4 ranged. We'll drop in some cav. He does have 2. He also got all 3-star or rank 3 units, just like us. So it's gonna be a pretty crazy battle. We'll drop in 2 and then 2. I think this is fine. I guess that's fine. All right, let's go. All right, same kind of thing. I mean, even though it's PvP, we are only playing against, I'm assuming they have their defensive force, which is what we had set up when we started the PvP. And then I'm guessing we play against their, kind of in a computer. A computer controls their characters is what I'm trying to say, which makes sense. We'll drop those there. We'll drop a couple cav over here. The infantry, you don't want the infantry stay back here. See if they can cover those guys. I'm going to spread these guys a little bit more. Maybe it makes a difference. We'll see something like that. I mean, I gotta admit, these battle scenes are pretty cool looking with all these troops rushing at each other like that. Alright, let's drop our Death Knight. Let's drop him in the middle of these archers right there. I bet he can go to town just like that. And we'll drop that over there. Do some damage to those cav. Death Knight's going to town. Ooh, this is going to be a close one. I don't know about this one. Death Knight is doing some damage, but I don't know if it's too little too late. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, too little too late. I think they got us. That was a close one, though. Very close. Oh, maybe. Oh, come on. We didn't technically beat them, but I guess we did get the win because we did actually do more damage to them. Wow. Well, there you go. Showed off a win there. That's pretty cool. And as you do more and more of these wins, you actually get some of these buffs that help you to do, continue going down that path. So something to kind of consider, but you only get, I have to go through this whole 10 before I can reset these. If I reset these, I lose my buffs, if I remember correctly. And obviously I only have 10 entries down here for, X amount of time. So something else, kind of a cool feature, and like I said, you do set up your defense here. I can position my defense, set up what I have for defense, things like that. So that's how you have your defense set up for people to play against. But otherwise, that's arenas. Pretty cool. What else did I want to show? Let's actually, we got our mail back. Let's go check this. Looks like our victory in PvP battle. Very nice. Got some ancient coins and things. Did we get back from our, yeah, we got back from our stronghold victory. Nice. Combined materials. Oh, yeah, I haven't done this, actually. These that I really want to worry about. Kind of just want to try something to see what it does. Is there like an auto combine? I guess there is for these sets. I don't know, let's go for nothing for the Dark Lord set. Okay, how about Conqueror set? I don't know. Let's try something. Let's just combine something. Does that combine? Can't combine? Guess not. What about that? Maybe I'm misunderstanding how this works. None of these are showing up with the combine button. Maybe I just don't have enough materials for them. Okay, so I guess we have to have 4 materials combined to the middle, which makes sense. I just want to combine something, so just so we can get that quest completed. But that kind of shows off a little bit of how you can, I guess, get some of the lower materials to level up to the higher materials that you can then use for better stuff, which is kind of cool. So there you go. Upgrade the academy, we'll worry about that later. The other thing I wanted to show off was a little bit of the RPG stuff, which I can't remember if I showed that much, maybe a little bit in the first episode, but we'll kind of go back to that now and kind of show off that a little bit more. Gather some more resources, come over here. If we finish all of this, we actually get this person as a hero for us. Alrighty. And we also get these dailies that we can get that gives us a little bit of buffs and stuff, which is pretty cool. So, let's see here. Where is our first quest? Get 50 points for this. We get a hat, get some XP. Go ahead and accept that. One nice thing about the way the quests work. Oh, here we go. Cutscene.
This is real potent. Thank you for that.
I like how they do a really good job. Oh, sorry, let's go and click on you. They do a really good job of making it just auto take you where you need to go, which makes it a little bit easier to maneuver on the like on a cell phone or a tablet or something like that. Not that the controls are pretty nice, even when you have to move around a little bit. Unimaginable force.
One person in town with the sheer strength to do such a thing.
Are you talking about Crook?
Crook.
Yes. We must go at once. You're coming, right, Captain?
Of course.
But yeah, the controls are just over here. It's pretty easy to control. Not too bad. Obviously, I'm controlling this with my mouse at the moment because I'm using the emulator. But, using your thumb to control this on a tab or cell phone would not be hard at all. But why not just have a little autopilot thing that can go here? It's pretty easy. And then you can control it once you get there. So I guess we're heading out to the mine over here.
What is it?
Hey, are you a miner that works here?
Who are you?
My name is Lauren, the Lord's agent. I heard a miner died here. Is this true?
Oh, yes. My name is Carlos. Toma was
my twin brother. He was a hard-working man. I never thought he'd die like that.
My condolences.
Monster. The monster must have killed my brother. I was against raising a monster in the town from the beginning.
Are you talking about Crook?
Do you know where I found him? Right here. He decided to take a nap. Right here. After committing such a terrible crime. I guess murder takes a...
Sounds like a setup to me. Come on now.
Crook was sleeping here? Where is he now?
He's over there. I captured him.
Alright, let's go talk to Crook. Big old ogre-looking dude. Or is he a troll?
Mr. Crook, looks like you picked the wrong place to lie down.
Crook no kill Toma. Crook no like killing.
I believe you, Crook, but we need to persuade everyone else. What did you do yesterday?
Crook move rocks here. Crook good at moving, even heavy things.
Did you do anything else?
Crook thirsty. Crook drink water. Lots of water. In pail.
Okay, what did you do after drinking water?
Drinking water make Crook sleepy. Crook go to sleep. Crook what move.
And this is what you woke to? I see. Let me...
Alrighty, so we'll ask around a little bit.
Welcome, Captain Lauren. The miners are uneasy. They have I don't believe Crook is the culprit. He won't even harm even tamed dogs attack humans at times, don't they? Maybe
The Crimson Moon made him do it.
Case he would have attacked long ago. Crook has lived here in town for...
I don't think we know the full story.
I need to see where this all happened.
What brings you here?
I smell something from the corpse. Is that...
Yes. It seems to resemble... wine?
Then, do you think he drank alcohol before he...
Most likely. I think he was killed while sleeping. The only person that was at the quarry? Look here. There's a
Large egg.
Guess what the...
I have an idea.
Wait, Captain!
Look, giant birds. It's a rock attack!
Rock attack. Oh, that's a big rock. Let's come over here and attack it. And we'll come grab this one. Well, the quests are pretty easy to get through. You know, mostly a lot of story elements and stuff like that. Not too much of a challenge necessarily, but still pretty cool. A little bit of extra story. A little flavor text.
Yes, the egg was indeed a rock. I think I understand what happened now.
Then how did Toma die?
The rock probably snatched Toma up. He was probably... We have no definite proof.
Do you still think that Crook did it?
No, I think his guess is probably correct. There must be a rock nest nearby.
The quarry is on low lands. It'll be hard to keep watch for rocks, even if we station soldiers here.
We have plenty of wood here, but
I'll go get some stones for you. We're right next to the quarry after all.
good see.
Let's go get some stone. Easy enough. Go ahead and get our guys to start gathering these. Oh, there we go. There and there. They'll gather all of that up for us. And then we'll finish our quest, hopefully soon.
Captain! The rocks are attacking!
They must have come to destroy the watchtower.
Distracted chest. Way more important than the rocks, right? One down. Get a little bit of XP and stuff from this as well, which is pretty cool. And like I said, at some point we get her as a hero, which is going to be nice. Hello, soldier.
It sure is hard fighting something.
Captain, I don't know if
What is it? If it's something out of place.
the other miners have mentioned that
Carl's behaving oddly today.
he gets really angry whenever someone... And he was close with Crook until the recent incident. He is probably taking...
Wait.
Toma took a day off yesterday.
If that's the case.
Speak with Carls. So we can finish up this quest before we call this episode.
Oh, greasy. What is it? I heard.
Yes, but we still have...
Excuse me, but Toma is Carl's.
Yes, he's...
Buzz. How?
You used the rock to kill your brother.
Is this true, Carls? No.
And you acted like you were your dead brother. It must have been easy for you.
Okay.
I heard that Carl's and Toma's family, but Carl's was left in charge of the mines.
Yes, that's right. We were twins, but Carlos was given everything.
A pickaxe, nothing more.
It's not fair. Why do I get nothing just for being...
Soldiers, seize that...
Yes, ma'am.
This is unbelievable. Traditionally, nobles have passed their inheritances on to their eldest son. This is what happens when people don't follow the rules. I see it differently. It's unfair to have everything passed down to it.
I don't think anyone can say what is right or wrong on it.
Yes. But this... Lauren, we closed this case.
What troubles you?
Crook said that he drank water.
What is it you suspect?
Crook is a troll, overflowing with energy.
But he said that after drinking the pail of...
Exactly.
Let's look for that pail.
Investigate the pail. That's a very large pail.
It's sweet, but then...
I believe the water comes from a well.
What could it be then?
I'm guessing somebody put sleeping poke.
In that case, let...
Lauren, wait.
Why not?
The only person able to make us sleep.
But don't you think...
That's a possibility. But I suspect he had a...
Oh. And in the other cases too.
That's a dangerous thought.
All I can ask is...
There's been a lot of stuff going on in the town, so
I trust
guess
you
they're thinking that Eldred was part of it.
Twins were on really good terms.
Alright, well there we go. That is the quest. And there's a lot more quests like this, a lot more story to this. You know, that kind of jumped into the middle of some of what's going on, and hopefully not too much of a spoiler for anybody who actually is, would like to get in here. There's a lot more to it than that. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and call it there. Hopefully you got to see a lot of cool new, some of the other features of this game. There's a lot to this game, and not more than just sit there and create stuff and send out units for, gathering materials and stuff like that. There's a lot of other elements to this game. So again, I do appreciate Netmarble for sponsoring this series of videos. This will be the end of this series at this time. I don't know if we may do a Let's Play at some point, but for now we're going to go ahead and call it here. Again, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.